just happened, but all of our audio
Oh,
just
we're on
went.
air?
We are.
Oh, okay. Is somebody at the door? Answer the door. I'm sorry. Wow. Didn't realize music stopped and all of a sudden I heard just air. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Somebody answered the door, will you? How are we doing, Katie?
Well, not very good right now.
Right. That was the most frightening moment I think either one of us have had in a while.
This is the challenge of working out of studio. God, I can't wait till I can get back to. Although my commute is only 20 steps to where I'm broadcasting from in the house.
Yeah, no, made
I
it
would
pretty
rather
easy for
travel the 40 miles to go to work at any time. This is challenging. So they're going to go grab an engineer. That's what Katie said she's going to do. I don't know if I'd grab him, but I'd talk to him.
Strongly urge them to come in studio and check this out.
Yeah, the engineers we have at iHeart are very good. Boy, those guys are amazing. I've seen them fix things that say, okay, I don't know where they taught you that, but
right.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, man. So here we are, and there you are, and we're together, and I love doing this. And I hope you enjoy the show. You get something from it. It is a learning space. I like it that way because it diffuses a lot of other extraneous, cacophonic, noise
That was a good word.
that we don't need to deal with, like politics and all of that stuff. That being said, there's always the politics of nutrition. There's always the politics of food. There's always the politics of health. And so that I will step into. But that other stuff, no, not going there. So there's a lot to report today. I would, as always, please don't hesitate. Don't even blink. You can call anytime you want, 877-897-8255. You can catch us on Facebook, catch us on YouTube. Won't catch me in a cab right now, but
did you make it to the gym by chance, though?
What's that?
Did you ever make it to the gym? I know when you were talking to Dominique, I believe it was Monday.
I did. I went to the gym here in the complex because they closed the gym early. And it's too early. My schedule. So until it's okay. The gym we have here is great. I'm sore, man. I got body soreness. Oof. But it's good. Felt good. You don't realize I've been doing this my whole life. So when your body's accustomed to that, and I didn't realize how much I missed it. But it's all good. Now, a lot going on. Let me give you some of the metrics. More than 6.4 million cases, 6.4 million cases of COVID-19 are now reported worldwide. 380,000 deaths, according to Johns Hopkins University. Cyclone Nisarga is now moving across the state of Maharashtra, India's virus epicenter, as if they didn't have enough trouble. COVID-19 patients were among more than 100,000 people evacuated before the storm hit. Boy, if they didn't have bad luck, they wouldn't have any luck at all. Australia is now in a recession. Their economy shrank 0.3% in the first quarter. Doesn't take much, does it? As it entered recession for the first time in nearly 3 decades. In our country, more than 1.8 million cases of coronavirus-related deaths, infections have been reported with over 106,000 deaths. 877-897-8255. You are listening and watching Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and globally. It is active day today. European travel Austria and Germany are preparing to ease travel restrictions imposed to limit the spread of the virus. Austria, which has really been so unique in all of this. I don't know if you've seen the leader, of Austria. He looks like he's 15. He is so, and he's handsome and he's young. Oh my goodness! Take a look at his picture. Find a picture of him, image of him, Reg, and post it. Tell me when you post it so I can see it.
I got
Um,
you.
he's so youthful looking. But Austria will reopen its borders with 7 neighboring countries uh, starting Thursday, but they're not going to do it with Italy. Hmm. What? You don't like the cuisine? What? You don't like Italian cuisine? Yeah, Italy has issues. Ibu, this is where I wanted to go. Ibuprofen trial. Okay, what's going on? A new London-based coronavirus treatment, this trial, is launched this week. And what the purpose of the trial is to test if a particular formulation of ibuprofen can treat one of the complications of coronavirus. The complication is severe acute respiratory distress syndrome. And you may ask, what is ARDS, acute respiratory distress syndrome? First of all, it sounds serious. It is serious. It's a serious lung disease, causes blood, low blood oxygen. People who develop ARDS are usually ill due to some other disease or major injury. In this case, we're talking about coronavirus infection. In ARDS, fluid will build up in a person's lungs, and they build up in the tiny air sacs of the lungs. And the surfactant breaks down. Surfactant, what's that? Well, surfactant is the foamy substance that keeps the lungs fully expanded so that a person can breathe. Okay? And these changes prevent the lungs from filling proper. They prevent the lungs from filling in a proper way with air, moving enough oxygen into the bloodstream throughout the body. The lung tissues may scar, and then they become stiff. And that's what happened to my dad. His lung tissues became scarred, and it was from industrial pollution where he worked. He worked for the railroad, and I'm working on the platforms, the trucks and the trains. I remember he would come home from work and his clothes would be filled, just filled with black soot. Even when he took off his shoes and his socks, his feet would be almost black. So you can just imagine what his lungs looked like. He suffered terribly. It's horrible to watch. This particular respiratory distress syndrome can develop at any age. And to diagnose it, your doctor or your child doctor will have to do a physical exam. They'll review your medical history, measure your blood oxygen levels, and do a chest x-ray. Typically, that's the procedure. Supplying oxygen, of course, would be the main treatment. So you can learn more about this syndrome if you like. There's places to go. You can go, to example, to the NIH's National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, and there you will find a discussion of acute respiratory distress syndrome. So apparently, they're trying to use ibuprofen to address this syndrome. I wish them luck. I hope they can do this. That'll be one less thing to worry about with this virus. You are listening and you are watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Katie, did you have success in finding an engineer?
I did not, but hopefully things are going to go okay now.
Oh, we can hear the music at least. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
And I got the pick for us when we come back. So.
We're going to have to, okay, good. I want to see that pick. We're going to have to start sacrificing chickens or something. Do something to
Sacrificial lambs, anything.
making these this technology work, because I don't know. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garco, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garco.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. We are coast to coast and we are global. since Katie had to go down the hall and try to find an engineer, um, she didn't have a chance to tell you how you can make contact with the show so that you and I can connect.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255. And you can also email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko, that's Garko, at letstalknutrition.com. You can listen back to some of our past shows on letstalknutrition.com if you go to the show schedule tab, or you can watch the show on youtube.com. Just go to the videos tab and you'll find all of our past shows.
Video.
Yeah, the video form of our shows.
Motion pictures. Okay. So far, I wrote Katie a note. So far, so good. It's so. You know, we just don't know. Yeah, adapt and adjust, adapt and adjust. Okay, so you have that image of the Austrian leader, Reg? Let's see. Look at him. That looks like a high school picture.
He can't be much older than. I mean, I looked up his actual age, and he is older than me and Katie. But I was like, there's no way he's even like. I was like, there's no age requirements to have his job.
So
Like
in Austria, is he a prime minister? Is he a president? What is the title for Austria? What do they have?
I see Chancellor of Austria.
Chancellor. Okay, they have. Okay, good enough. And Austria, I bring up Austria up because they have had a different experience with this virus. Somehow they figured out to do things where they were able to moderate the infection rate and death rate. And when I first saw him on air, he was on air. He looked like a young kid. That's amazing. It's wonderful to see young people in those positions of power. You know, it's good. I like it. Need fresh ideas. You know what I'm talking about. I like that 100%. As I said, in the United States, we now have surpassed. We're going to soon be at 2 million cases. It won't be long of infection, and we got, over 100,000 people have died. I still emphasize the need for testing. You need to do physical distancing. You need to wear your face covers. You need to wash your hands. You need to keep your hands away from your face. And please, no slow dancing. Please.
I still find it like really alarming that we're still getting 20,000 cases a day and everybody's just fine.
This virus is not going to go away. People think that somehow, and there's talk, I was listening to a report this morning about the weather, and you need humidity, a lot of humidity in warm weather, but with humidity. But those studies that looked at that, they had herd immunity. So without herd immunity, I don't know if warm weather is going to make that much of a difference. So we'll have to wait and see. We can only, like I said, if we didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have any luck at all. We need to catch a break here. About 7 in 10 Americans, that would be 70% of over 300 million people, in a survey reported they would get a vaccine to protect against the novel coronavirus if immunization were free and available to everyone. This is according to a Washington Post to ABC News poll. The nationwide survey found that a majority of people of all political affiliations and stripes are interested in getting vaccinated with a coronavirus vaccine. But the extent of that interest varies, and as you would suspect, along partisan lines. Just take a time out here for a second. Let me give you a news bulletin. This virus doesn't give one whit, whether you're a communist, an atheist, a Democrat, a Republican, gay, straight, male, female, young or old. It could care less. And why people want to insist on inserting politics into all of this doesn't make any sense. This is a health crisis. I repeat, it's a health crisis. And all this political business is just impeding resolution to the problem. I'm just saying. Experts are pushing back on recent reports claiming that the coronavirus is becoming less lethal. I don't know who started that rumor, but not true. It's going to mutate. This virus will eventually, I will bet the barn, the Ford pickup, anything else I got,
Not the pickup.
all of it. You don't know. I'll bet it all. This virus will mutate. You heard it here. You'll see. We're going to come back. We're going to talk some more. We have a guest today. We'll bring the guest top of the hour, I believe.
Yes, I believe you're correct.
And then I'll tell you about an interview they had with Dr. Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, the nation's top infectious disease expert. And cautiously optimistic as a quote. We'll see what he's cautiously optimistic about. Let's talk nutrition, coast to coast and globally.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Is it working so far?
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more,
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, Live Fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. If you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. And just trying to keep us up to date. Gave you some of the leading headlines. I've gone to different sites that I use to look for other trending stories, and one is hard pressed to find anything other than either the coronavirus or COVID-19 or these demonstrations, which, by the way, I saw footage of people protesting in European countries, cities, European cities. Remarkable. Protesting something that happened here in this country. Wow. That's amazing. I do find that surprising. Yeah, just incredible how this is unfolding. Tropical storm Cristobal, I'm not making that up, lashes Mexico. Gulf Coast states likely to experience an impact by next week. I don't know if any of you are following it, but if you go to the Weather Bureau, National Weather Bureau, you can look at the images. I took a look at that, and yeah, called Cristobal. It's the third named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season. Believe it or not, who can keep up with that? Bringing life-threatening flooding to Mexico and Central America, and problems to the Gulf Coast. That would be us. There are as many as 13 to 19 named storms predicted during the Atlantic hurricane season. We're going to have, which start June. We're in it. It started June 1, and this is going to run all the way to November. This is according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Climate Prediction Center. And no, it's not populated with scientists who are engaged in conspiracy theories. It's the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. 6 to 10 of those storms, hurricanes, or storms could develop into hurricanes with winds of 74 miles per hour, they reported, and 3 to 6 could become hurricanes capable of devastating damage. So I mentioned yesterday, I met a young man when I was at the gym, Zach, who is a forensic meteorologist, and I'm going to try to get him. I will get him onto the show. I will figure it out. And he can talk about the weather, and people say, oh, you talk about the weather, Can't do anything about the weather. Oh, that's not true. Not true. And you can talk about the weather and its impact on our health, like asthma and whatnot. So we're going to see if we can get Zach on, who happens to look like a movie star, by the way. These young people, I don't know. I don't know where they're getting all these genes from, but he's a handsome young man, smart, beautiful wife, and lovely couple. I enjoy seeing young people like that. So, Tropical Storm Cristobal, spelled Cristobal. Did you know about that storm, Katie?
I did not.
See? Exactly. We're so distracted with, we're juggling chainsaws, and you don't want to take your eye off of those, right? And you miss everything else. As of Wednesday morning, that would be today, it had a maximum sustained wind of 60 miles per hour and was moving southeast at only 3 miles per hour, according to the National Hurricane Center. Right now, Cristobal is about 25 miles north of Ciudad del Carmen, Mexico, and it's going to meander around, they said, at their words, meander around the southwestern Gulf of Mexico through Friday. Meander, no less. 877-897-8255. Talk about the weather. You can't do anything about the weather. Yeah, well, we better do something about the weather because it's doing something to us. What else? So much going on that, again, but it's either coronavirus related or we have, this civil protesting, which has, affects the health of the country. I do see, that unfortunately we have these criminals that infiltrate the protest, the peaceful civil disobedience that people want to practice, and it's their right. They have the First Amendment right. And they, so things seem to be better with curfews and whatnot. Pretty remarkable what we're experiencing all at once. We have our hands full. And it does take a psychological and emotional toll on us. You'd be surprised as to the people I talk to and telling me, they're concerned, they don't feel good, they're worried, they're anxious, they're depressed, and maybe all of those things all at once. We are human beings after all. And again, that's why I keep saying we must remember that we're in it together. We're all, we occupy this rock that's spinning around in space. And who knows if there's anything else out there? And you would think that we would try to remember that maybe we are alone in space, and maybe we are alone together too. How about that? And so we have to care for one another and take care of one another and this society that we have created. We take our humanity, I think, for granted. Somehow we just forget, has happened here, how we evolved, how things came about. That's what an education is supposed to do. It's supposed to teach people and remind people of these kinds of things, the essence of what it is to be human and all the things that humans can do. And you think about the institutions of learning, from grade school to middle school, through high school, to college, and beyond. And what we've been able to amass, the collection of knowledge, putting people on the moon, and now we're wanting to get to Mars, and all of these achievements. But at the end of the day, it distills down to the fact that we're human and we're all in it together and should embrace one another. You are listening and you are watching Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and globally.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace for a good night's rest naturally.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. All right. Katie, update us on the show. Why don't you share with the audience a little change on the website and whatnot, and bring us up to date.
Like what changed? I think from the listener standpoint, it's pretty much the same. You're going to go to letstalknutrition.com and go to the show schedule tab. The only difference is we don't go as back many years with the episodes, just because we didn't want to store it all on one place.
Yeah, you just faded out. Drifted out and you're back now. So, make contact with the show. Can you do that?
Yeah, you can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. And you can also email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. And as I just mentioned, you can go to letstalknutrition.com and listen to some of the past shows. And you can listen to us wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Mm-hmm. I had some, believe it or not, a couple of emails. People wanted to know about asthma. Do you suffer from asthma?
No, I do not.
Good thing. Bad news. This asthma, so I'll spend the block talking about this. If you do not suffer from asthma, you might find this interesting and relevant. Turns out that asthma is an immune response, okay, and it targets your lungs. And our understanding of the condition has evolved from the way it presents, the simple manifestation of airway reactivity. When people cough, they wheeze, they have shortness of breath. But now we have a sort of a more different, more evolved understanding of it, and talking about more the various inflammatory conditions that are at the interface of genetics and environmental influences with this condition. Now, the standard of care is to provide the patient with the full array of pharmacological therapies. Now, that's typically how it's done. There is also a functional medicine approach, and that presents a very different way to go about this. And I'm working on something too, as it turns out, relative to asthma. And from an epidemiological standpoint, an estimated 300 million people with asthma. There are that many. And the geographic distribution is not uniform. As with other immune and allergic disorders, asthma, believe it or not, I'm sure you do, is on the rise. And one variable, this goes back to the environment and to the weather and matters related. Many experts believe that asthma is on the rise, and they think so because of environmental pollution. They also think that there's been a diminishment of nutritional quality in the food supply of industrialized nations, and that vitamin D levels are low and deficient in people due to decreased sun exposure. Vitamin D deficiency is a risk factor, a serious one, for asthma. And so when you're talking about asthma, usually people will be ready to show you an array of drugs that they're taking.
Did your Siri just go off because you said the word seriously?
Yes.
Mine does that all the time. I heard yours go off in the background.
My goodness, you do pay attention. So, air, and then we have also these environmental influences where we're exposed to different microorganisms that have an effect on the development of the disease. But air quality is a major contributing factor. Think about that. And you have indoor air quality and outdoor air quality. You have these inhalant allergens, what they're called inhalant allergens. What are those? Dust mites, mold, cockroach antigens, and so on. These are well-established indoor pollutants. Then there's, of course, cigarette smoke. So, yeah, and then you have pollution. It's causing an increase. And you have these different compounds, sulfur dioxide and ozone and particulates in the air that will exacerbate asthma. So these pollutants suggest that at least partially they're responsible for increased prevalence in urban areas, right? And then you have the effect of the pollutants, which raises the issue of oxidative stress in people who are genetically susceptible. We have polymorphisms, these SNPs, single nucleotide polymorphisms, that people are born with that make them predisposed to having asthma. They're susceptible. And when they get exposed to these risk factors, they're a sitting target. So you got this interface between environment, this interaction between environmental and genetic factors that creates a real nightmare for people. You know, pollen, for example, will drive people crazy. So I'll talk more about this because people, I have not really put much of a spotlight on asthma, the truth be told, but I will because so many people suffer from it. You heard that statistic, over 300 million people worldwide. It's a lot. So we'll get into it. I promise I'll deal with it in greater detail. You are listening, you are watching Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and globally, without asthma.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The heart drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
This is Dr. Michael Garko from Let's Talk Nutrition. Fractures caused by osteoporosis occur every 15 seconds, with 50% of women and 20% of men over the age of 50 suffering a bone fracture. Earth's Creation Bone Health with Kirkulife contains a clinically tested and proven formula to increase bone density. Bone Health with Kirkulife contains calcium, vitamin K2, vitamin D, and Curculife curcumin, a patented and clinically tested form of turmeric. The calcium helps keep your bones strong. Vitamin D and vitamin K2 together help with calcium absorption, leading to the strengthening of your bones. And finally, Curculife curcumin, a highly absorbable form of turmeric, reduces inflammation and increases joint flexibility, allowing you to move and be more active. Go to bone50.com and order Bone Health with Curculife. That's bone50.com. Take charge of your bone health and protect against osteoporosis with Bone Health with Curculife.
Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Glad you could make it onto LTN platform. We love being here with you and reporting, talking about, considering, examining important issues related to our health, wellness, and well-being, and all those factors, both good and bad, that can affect those three dimensions of our life. And make no mistake about it, and people certainly get distracted from it, that when your health goes sideways and your wellness, you're not doing well, and your sense of well-being is poor, you can have all the money in the world, you can be as famous as you want, or whatever. All of that begins to fade into the background, and you will be preoccupied with your health. lest we forget that. I find it astonishing that people own vehicles and don't take care of it, and they use it to get them wherever they need to be, to work, to here, hither, and yon. And then it breaks. It breaks because they, of natural consequence, but often too because it's not taken care of. And it's so vital to them. We're just talking about a car. Think about your health and your wellness and your well-being. Hmm? When it goes sideways and it's no longer functional, you may not be able to get around literally. So we're here to remind that, in a gentle way, that these parts of our lives, it's a health talk show, but it's a show about life. And these three pillars, our health, our wellness, and our well-being, are important to holding us up in a real sense. You get my point. Before I bring on my guest today, I want ask Katie to please let you know how you can make contact with the show. You can always comment on what I'm talking about or not talking about, whatever's on your mind. And Katie's here to tell you how to do this.
Yes, you can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can email Dr. Garko personally. If you want to send him an email, it stays confidential just between you unless you want him to read it on air. His email is drgarko, Garko, at letstalknutrition.com. And if you missed a show and you want to listen back, or maybe you're just discovering Let's Talk Nutrition and you want to see what we have to offer, go to letstalknutrition.com, go to the show schedule tab. You can listen to some old shows, or go to YouTube and you can watch the shows. We have a lot of hours archived. I can't even begin to tell you how many hours of content there is on our YouTube page, or check us out on Facebook. Just search Let's Talk Nutrition.
Katie, could you please share with the audience, we have the internet radio station that I cut those promos for. Do you have your notes in front of you about those folks?
Like who they are? It's Good Talk Radio. So you would, if you want to listen, they play us Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. and it's on goodtalkradio.com. It's free. It's a radio station online that you can listen to at any time.
I was paid one of the highest compliments. One of the principals affiliated with Good Talk Radio, I was talking to him last Friday, and he said, he does his show. He has a show on there too. And there's wonderful entertainment there. You need to go there. And he said, if I have access to your show that day, I'll listen to you before I'll even listen to me. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, I listen to you every day. This is a radio guy. I thought, well, thank you very much. So, well, all that does is humble me and want me to do better. My guest is Wayne Elliott with Strauss Naturals, and we're glad that he's here today. And thanks for stopping by, Wayne. Welcome to the show.
Great to be with you again, Doc. It's always nice to hear your voice and be part of the show.
How's it going? Good?
Well, it was going pretty good. Had a nice workout with an old teammate this morning, and now I'm in the doghouse. I just spilled a full blender of blueberry smoothie on my wife's new carpet, and so I went outside to do the show, but the birds are tweeting, the rain is coming down, so I'm in the doghouse. Brand new carpet. It didn't have blue among the colors. It was a multicolored carpet, but now it's got blueberry blue in there. So.
Oh my!
Tough start
Go
to
on
the day,
I hate it when that happens, Wayne.
I'm gonna have to carpet that doghouse. I'm in it too often these days.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. Go on YouTube. You can learn about anything to do there. They'll tell you how to take out blueberry stain out of the carpet.
I learned to drive a stick shift.
What's that?
That's how
Katie?
I learned to drive a stick shift vehicle on YouTube.
You did?
Yeah. My mom wasn't very
Is
proud of that,
right?
but
Wow.
Stick shift, Wayne. There's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
So,
I
what's
used
on
to
your
have
mind
one
today?
when I was a
What did you
kid. I
want
was
to
nervous
What did
as
you
heck
want to
when
put
I-
a spotlight on?
My first car had a stick shift, Dr. Garko, and I'd be nervous as heck when I came to an uphill, and afraid nobody came behind me at a stop sign. There's a challenge there to work that gas pedal and clutch at the same time.
Ooh. It's making my hands sweat thinking about driving that. My mom said, we're so off topic now, but my mom said when she learned to drive stick shift, my grandpa took her to the top of the hill and said, here you go, we're switching drivers. And that's how she learned to drive. I would have had a panic attack.
So, where do you want to go, Wayne? Where do you want to take it?
Well, the immune system we've been talking about lately, and just supplementing our health now, because we never had a time where it was needed so much. Not in the soils, not in our food, so we do need some supplements. I'm taking a bigger range of things than I ever took before, Doc, and glad they're available, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. So, you getting good response?
Starting with the good old heart drops, of course. It's been part of my daily regime for, I don't know, almost 24 years now, and I'll never stop that. With that aged garlic, it's the best natural substance that we have for immune support. So it's just like a kind of a side benefit, because, as you know, they were created for Jim Strauss to dissolve the plaque and cholesterol from his blocked arteries. And for 40 years now, they've been shown to do that for many, many people, yours truly included.
Mm-hmm. Still works, right?
You bet. And Doc, I stopped the smooth oregano for a while. I always do things like this, just testing myself and see what happens and so forth. And I don't know why lately. I suppose because of so many things closed up and whatnot. Of course, we're eating all the meals at home all the time, and so I've found these last few weeks we've been eating more bread than usual. And so I went back on the smooth oregano, and sure enough, boy, it sure does a heck of a job of killing that yeast. And I noticed immediately, that it was working. And I hadn't taken it for about a month, and so hadn't changed my diet very much, But I did notice that we're eating a little more bread than we used to, and I still haven't backed off all the sweets, but that yeast, and I'm not sure what yeast does in our body. It's I know it isn't good, Doc, but this is a very effective way, I'll tell you, to kill it and get it out of you, is the smooth oregano that Strauss makes now, and it tastes like spearmint. It's easy to take, no burning or anything. And
well, it's fun. I listen to you talk, and you say it's hard to give up this, it's hard to give up that. And this goes to the point, Wayne, our relationship with food will be...
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Wayne Elliott's our guest from Strauss Natural, Strauss Heart Drops. Strauss. They made music. There was Johann Strauss, and then the Strauss family. Very different. Music of a different sort, I would think. Wayne, welcome back to the show. I was making a point that I hear you often talk about, it's hard to give this up, it's hard to give that up. It is. Our relationship with food begins in utero. What your mother ate and all began to shape, that shapes our relationship with food even then. And by the time you're 3, 4, 5 years old, that relationship is pretty well established. And it's very difficult to change it over time. We get accustomed to eating, and that relationship is complicated. So what you eat, how you eat, when you eat, where you eat, with whom you eat, all of those things constitute that relationship. So it's difficult, and you allude to it often. So I just wanted to comment on that.
Yeah, Jim Strauss used to say there's none of us that are just going to eat celery and carrot sticks for life, and he would talk about the bacon and egg that he liked, and the pork soup with the fat on top when it got cold, and all those sausages, and so he, as you know, he was clogged right up as well, his arteries 40 years ago, and yeah, we all, most of us anyway, love to eat. It's such a pleasure. They say it's the best revenge against life, Dr. Garko, is to eat well. And sometimes people like me, we go too far, you know.
Well,
Like a puppy
that's a
dog doesn't know when to
revenge
quit.
that has dire consequences, my friend.
That's right.
That's a great
Yeah,
quote.
sure does.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
So,
go ahead.
no, I was just going to say. So it's it is it's important for us to pay attention to all those things. I've really found that this working out that I do with a friend 3 days a week, boy, has that helped me and continues to help me.
Good.
Burn up some of that bad energy, I call it, and yeah, I'm just grateful that I'm doing that now. I it's a great thing for stress and anxiety, Dr. Garko.
100%. Have you talked with Dr. Pfeiffer? He's going to be on the show,
Yes, he is. I think next week or on the 12th or something he is, and I'll be on with him, but just to just to verify some of the results of my own little study there, and now that I'm taking both of his products as well, just fabulous, Dr. Darko. And I was amazed that it did not take time. You know how with many things, it takes a little time. It gets into your system till you notice something. I must tell you that the first day taking them both produced results, and it's what I've heard from everyone else that in my little study group that's taking them both the REM sleep and the Tranquil, and yeah, the effects are just so fast. And the Tranquil, I definitely noticed. My youngest son, he was saying the other day, he came out for a visit, that he was telling one of his brothers that it's quite something how it just kind of turns the heat back a notch in terms of anxiety. And boy, I'll tell you, watching the television these last few days, Dr. Garko, with the protests and the riots, and some have gone violent, and I think there was, if I'm correct, there was 4 police officers shot in St. Louis, and I think there was 8 or 9 in total policemen shot in the United States yesterday. Not shot and killed, but shot. And the looting and so forth and the destruction is really quite something. It sure isn't what's needed for the small business people in the retail shops after what they've been suffering already with the shutdown, and just heartbreaking to see these shops destroyed.
Yeah, and it all, and what it does, the sort of experience in society, and it's complicated, can raise anxiety levels, can disrupt people's sleep. And the Tranquil product that Dr. Pfeiffer formulated, Dr. Pfeiffer, I've talked with, I want the audience to know, I've spoken with him at length, and he's going to be on the show, and he's going to give you some interesting insight into how he formulated the Tranquil product and the REM sleep. REM means rapid eye movement. And you'll see why it works, the way he put it together. And he didn't do it overnight. It took him several years to figure out what he wanted to do. And he uses it in his practice, and he's had great results. And of course, I've encouraged people to consider both of those, especially during this time. Could you share with the audience where they can go and purchase the products at a very great price, too?
Well, there's currently just two places in the United States, and that's thepowermall.com, thepowermall.com, or you can contact online Strauss, STRAUSS, StraussNaturals.com, and find out more information. Go on the Strauss website, or call one of the customer service reps, or just order a bottle for yourself. You were explaining to us last show, Dr. Garko, how they can certainly be related, anxiety and some issues with sleeping. And I don't think there's any doubt about that in my talking to the folks taking it. And speaking for myself, I know that if I wake up at 3 in the morning and I'm thinking about something, about the business or the ship business or any of this stuff that I'm a little stressed about. Well, geez, I often don't go back to sleep.
Well, we'll consider that and take it under advisement and talk about it. We'll be back.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Okay. Thank you. I couldn't hear the music, Katie. Sorry about that. The system, we're having technical issues today. Wayne Elliott's our guest today. I'm thinking about, Wayne, thinking about the Strauss Heart Drops, the Tranquil, and the REM sleep. My recommendation is that they need to be bundled together. Let me make the argument. It turns out that stress has a huge impact on our cardiovascular system. It can increase blood pressure. It can inspire heart disease, chronic stress. Further, sleep, when you suffer from sleep deprivation, it creates all sorts of issues, from weight gain, which has an impact on the cardiovascular system, to high blood pressure and other health-related issues. So it seems to me, Wayne, that the Strauss Heart Drops, when put together with those other two products, creates a nice bundle. It didn't occur to me until I started thinking about how sleep affects us and the relationship between sleep and stress and our cardiovascular system. Your thoughts?
Well, absolutely. And the thing we've always believed for years now with the heart drops, Dr. Garko, is that, and I've recommended to so many people, if they're taking the cardio calm or the kidney blood pressure, any products really, you know, if the heart drops ensure blood flows everywhere, we have a vessel to carry it. Well, you tell me if I'm wrong on this, Doc, but I assume that means it's also carrying the medicine, the foods, and so forth, not just the oxygen and the water and the waste, but we want the medicine to get where we need it. So, you know, the heart drops ensuring that you'll have blood flow everywhere you have a vessel is just another reason to take heart drops with anything. Do you see it that way?
Yeah, I mean, your vascular system is a transportation highway of blood and plasma containing oxygen and nutrients, as well as toxicants, toxic materials, chemicals that don't belong in the body and that are injurious to our cells, tissues, organs, and organ systems. You're 100% right. But this point about sleep, stress, and cardiovascular health go together. That's my point. And we've been talking about them sort of in a compartmentalized way. I think they can be put together in a way that these three products, the Strauss Heart Drops, the Tranquil, and the REM sleep, go together. The Strauss Heart Drops are going to try to moderate some of the effects of the stress and the sleep deprivation. And, you know, and then the other two products, of course, are going to try to help moderate the effects of stress and sleep deprivation. Am I making sense, or do you think that's too much of a stretch?
No, I agree. And, you know, Dr. Garko, since, you know, I first took heart drops over 20 years ago and was the Eastern Canadian distributor for 5 or 6 years, I was always surprised, and it was, I was going to say it was more with older people, but no, that isn't really true. I was always surprised at how many people said when they took the Strauss Heart Drops that they slept better. And I couldn't honestly say that happened with me. I was just grateful for what it did for me, but the heart drops. But there were a heck of a lot of people that said it made them sleep better. Now, I really don't understand that on its own, but and I'm not just talking a few people, Doc. We had hundreds of testimonials that way, and well, I guess blood flow. There's no downside to it, is there?
Yeah, there's an explanation for that phenomenon that you recognized, that you observed. They took the Strauss heart drops and they slept better. Well, they were sleeping better because they were better nourished. There was less stress on their immune system. They were getting more oxygen to the cells, tissues, and organs. And that cardiovascular system was being supported, facilitated, and being helped to repair itself, which creates less stress. You have less stress, you sleep better. And it all starts to weave in and out and become inextricably intertwined with one another. And that's why I like the idea of the three products together. You know, I could see a nice bundle, but that's just me in my head. That's the marketing part of
It's hard to disagree with, though, Dr. Garko. I never really thought about that. That, of course, more oxygen, which is carried in the blood, more oxygen would make sense. It would make some folks sleep better. And I remember my old friend Joe that was in such terrible shape. He had sleep apnea and ended up getting one of those machines and wearing a mask at night. But he between the two, he slept quite well. It was really at about the same time. Joe had the mask, but he would always fall asleep before putting it on, and then, you know, it was unbelievable, I guess, with their testing in the hospital, how many times he was stopping breathing in the night and so forth. So, you know, as we've said before, everything connects in the body, so it isn't surprising really that one formula can do more than one thing for you, right? It's everything is connected. You know, every cell is connected with blood cells and nerves and so forth. So it's really an overall body thing. Notwithstanding,
well,
I'm not sure in the United States, but
I
in
can
Canada.
give you an analogy. When you go bowling, you want to throw one ball to knock down 10 pins, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to throw 10 balls to knock down 10 pins. So my point is this: if you can knock down all 10 pins with one ball, you're having success. Same thing with health. If you can get your if a person has high blood pressure, atherosclerotic coronary artery disease, for example, if you can help to correct, repair, and maybe restore to some extent that system, you're going to take care of a lot of the effects of that system dysfunction. In other words, taking care of it will knock down maybe several other problems that the person was having. Do you catch my metaphor?
Sure, that makes perfect sense. You know what we found as well over so many years ago, Dr. Garko, they're just available again now, is the Strauss CardioCalm for repairing damaged cells and for irregular heartbeat, as well as the kidney blood pressure. Boy, I'll tell you, both of those in concert with the heart drops, that creates some great stories and results. I can guarantee you that.
100%. You see, and putting those things together, you got those who are focusing on different systems of the body. All systems are interdependently connected, and it makes sense. And so that's what we're looking. We're seeking at the end of the day to have the internal terrain of your body be in balance. You want things in balance. Disease is a state of chaos, molecular mayhem, and imbalance. We'll be back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The heart drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here's the LTN health question of the day. The American Psychological Association every year does their annual Stress in America survey. And every year they come up with, it's an excellent survey, and I always learn something from it. In one survey, they explored the whole issue of stress and how stress affects sleep. Here's the question. What percent of adults in America reported in that survey that their sleep quality is fair or poor? Fair or poor? What do you think? 22% or 42%? Give you two choices. What percent of adults reported in the APA survey that the sleep quality is fair or poor? 22% or 42%? Katie.
If you have the correct answer, give us a call, 877-897-8255.
Yes. And also, Wayne, in that survey, adults who get fewer than 8 hours of sleep, 45% said that they feel irritable or angry. 40% say they feel overwhelmed. 42% said they have a lack of interest in motivation or energy. And 52% they lose patience and start yelling at their children and others. That's what sleep deprivation will do to you, Wayne.
Well, I just wonder how people around me would score me in those categories, because as we've talked about, Doc, I was always a 4 or 5 hour guy. With the REM sleep, I must tell you, in a few days, and this is for 50 years, this started back when I was very young. And I don't lack energy, that's for sure, but and thank goodness to the Strauss heart drops for a lot of that. But with the REM sleep, I must admit that I'm more content if I do wake up at 3 or 4 to go back to bed and get back to sleep. And I guess in 5 days now, taking the REM sleep, I'm getting 6 to 7 hours. I have to be honest about that. I'm sleeping 6 to 7 hours, and I guess, Doc, I wouldn't be if I didn't need it. Is that the way you see that?
Yeah, I'm always somewhat befuddled and surprised when people say to me, "I only need 3 hours of sleep. I only need 4 hours of sleep." Well, no, you need more than that. We evolved to sleep somewhere, they're estimating somewhere between 7, 8, 9 at most. If you sleep too much, that has detrimental effects. And you're feeling better because you're sleeping longer and better. And it changes the quality of your life. It changes the quality of your health. And that's why that product, REM Sleep, is so important. And you can go to thepowermall.com and get it along with the Tranquil. Taking those two in combination, and if you're having cardiovascular issues, I would recommend putting those two products together with the Strauss heart drops. That's a winning a bundle that you can't. That's a winning combination. Let's go to Clearwater, Florida. Roy, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. So what percent of adults in that American Psychological Association said they only get fair or poor sleep? What percent said that?
I say 44. Is that what you said?
Yeah, right. 42. Good enough. 42%. Congratulations. You won a $25 gift card. How would you rate the quality of your sleep? Fair, good, or excellent?
I'd say fair.
Fair. How many hours of sleep do you get?
Probably about 6, 7, something like that.
7 is not too bad. You need somewhere between 7 to 9, they're saying, depending on what study you look at. But REM sleep can make a difference. You'll get better quality sleep, and that stress product will help you sleep even better too, because it moderate the effects of stress. Roy, congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card. Thank you for listening to the show today.
All right. Thank you. A great show.
Oh, appreciate you. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's a takeaway we have today, Wayne. The Strauss Heart Drops, which supports the cardiovascular system, in combination with the Tranquil and the REM, because sleep deficiency and high stress impacts the cardiovascular system. I think that makes sense, at least to me.
Dr. Garko, the other thing I've heard, I've not ever read it, and I don't know if it's true, but certainly my friends that have been part of this little trial, 33 people now, the longest just over a year, my friend, the ex-Army captain, the U.S. Army captain, they're saying that they dream where they didn't used to. And I've heard that if you don't get into that good REM or deep sleep, I guess, that you don't dream. I got to tell you, Doc, I haven't had a dream in as long as I can remember. I have not dreamt. Is that true as far as you know? That
No,
you've
had dreams. You're just not remembering, but you dream. It's impossible not to dream.
Is that right?
You're dreaming. You just don't recall. Now, what you can do, which has something to do with quality of sleep too, and getting into these different phases of sleep. If you make a mental note as you go to bed, go to sleep at night, saying, I'm going to remember my dreams. Some therapists will require their patients to record their dreams, write them down either in the middle of the night when they wake up or in the next morning. And they study then their dream cycle and what they were dreaming. It's interesting. The Power Mall, that's where you can get the Tranquil and the REM sleep, and of course Strauss Naturals, the heart drops. Find health stores throughout the U.S. and at StraussNaturals.com. Wayne, thank you so much for being on today.
Thank you, Doctor. It's always my pleasure.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the carpet, pal.
Oh, me too. I got to get I got another show in a few minutes, and then I'm going to be headed for some rug cleaner and see if I can't get out of the doghouse.
All right. You do your best. Stay calm. We'll see you tomorrow. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you, and you know that I love you.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only two ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
The preceding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC.
Have you ever wanted to learn a new language like French, Spanish, or Russian, but thought it would be too difficult and time-consuming? Then go to Babbel.com